Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Your local bedhead here. We are going to be watching a video by Eddie. Well, you guys liked the last one, so I'm going to do another reaction because, well, you guys really are showing a lot of support, and I just figured why not just go ahead and react and see what he has to say about that collaboration it did with Sam and Colby. A lot of you guys seem to really enjoy that reaction. I think it's almost to 700 likes. Oh my god. It's phenomenal. Thank you so much. Big fan of Eddie VR. Big fan. I'm a big fan of the boys in general, but Eddie VR, I think me and him have a lot in common. We actually have a lot of the same thoughts, especially when I watched that Lighthouse video where he went over the entire Lighthouse investigation. Me and him practically thought the same thing, which was pretty cool to find out. And yeah, I just think the guy's a mad talent. Dude's fucking killing it with the content lately. And, you know, he's the horror VR guy. Yeah, we all know him as that. So, you know what? We're going to go ahead and just dive into the video, guys. If you like this type of content, want to see this kind of content continue, of course, go support the original video. Make sure you give that guy a lot of like and a lot of love and a lot of support. And then, yeah, just do the same thing over here. And yeah, we'll keep doing this for as long as we can. Let me go ahead and fix my hair really quick. I know it's like bonanzas right now. Like, look at all that hair right there, man. Oh my god.
Muchachos, I went back to the asylum and finished my night. Yeah! I've been waiting to talk about this for the longest time, but the video with Sam and Colby is finally out on the boys channel, and today we're gonna discuss it. I'm gonna talk about all the things I felt while I was there. I'm also gonna be reacting to the team challenges that I haven't seen the footage of yet, and I'm gonna be talking about that thing that we all saw in the hall.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that shadow.
The f was that?
Whoa. So sit back, grab your headphones, grab your tortilla blankets, and let's talk about this video.
I don't have a tortilla blanket.
The most amount of tragedy out of anywhere we've ever been.
It sounds like someone walking.
It's literally right above us. I just got like the craziest emotional feeling when they said that.
Can you make a loud noise so we know you're here?
What is that?
Please do not make me go up there.
Guys, I can't get out.
Do you see that? It just went off again.
We've never captured anything like that before.
I'm about to have a panic attack, bro.
The boys overnight at the asylum breakdown.
Welcome back to Spooky Time with Eddie, muchachos. As usual, this video will be a discussion-style video. So I'm not just going to be reacting to the entire video. That's what the boys channel is for, so go and watch that, and then come back and let's talk about it.
Yeah, no, that's fucking, you know, that's what I love. That's exactly my mindset when I do my channel. People, for some reason, feel like I'm supposed to be here just doing a simple reaction, but I'm also giving my personal thoughts. If you want to watch the investigation itself, a standalone investigation, go watch the original video. Always encourage that. Don't ever not support the original video. But, yeah, I like to break down stuff too. I like to talk about it. I like to think of possibilities and whatnot. Yeah, go watch the original video.
Hey, first of all, reminder that the Blackout collection has now been restocked. So go to theboys.store and check that out. That's it, short and sweet. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to the asylum. I am back to finish my night.
That's right.
And today we're bringing reinforcements. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, U, R, S, 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 S.
Casual Cody and Satori joke. If you know, you know. We summoned Sam and Colby. And I remember it took us a little bit to do the intro, so they had been in that box for a while now. I felt bad, so we had to rush through some things just so that we could get them out of there.
Boys, hello. Oh. Okay.
That's probably a genuine cry.
He's pretty good at doing them. You guys, if you know, you know.
I want to be honest, this right here felt so surreal. For us to be collaborating with the masters of horror on YouTube. I'm genuinely happy that I got to meet these two because they are two of the most amazing, genuine people I've ever met. And I'm not just saying that. There was like an instant friendship there between all of us. My favorite thing about all this was watching their reactions when we would say something way out of line or do our typical slapstick humor that we're known for. Like, definitely my favorite part about the collabs we did with them. You can already see Sam's regret. Like, what did we get ourselves into?
No, I have no doubt, dude. Here's the thing. I have no doubt the guys are really likable. I have no doubt the guys are really good people. The only thing I have an issue with was them defending Satori and Cody. It's the only thing I have an issue with. Because, again, I think it goes to just... when you're defending some people who have already been called out as fake and as frauds with obvious evidence of being caught in multiple lies, it just feels like my intelligence is being questioned. Like I should just agree with you because you know, are these very well-known content creators and you guys were the ones who brought it to the light. And I know they always emphasize that, you know, you believe what you want to believe in, and obviously, yeah, that's for anybody. Go believe what you want to believe in. But, you know, we're trying to view these guys also as real paranormal investigators. And if you're not even going to at least take a look at the debunking stuff and then say anything along those lines, or just at least, you know, take it into consideration as much as, you know, I really wish they would have, then it just doesn't feel like, you know, you're legitimate and you're just accepting everything for what it is and you're agreeing with everything for what it is. And to me, it's not like a door slamming shut. It's not like this, that, and this to where, you know, you can still question it. This stuff is not even in question anymore. This stuff is basically out in the open. I mean, hell, even Eddie VR just acknowledged it. It's fake. I mean, they were making fun of it. And he said, you know, if you know, you know, which automatically tells me they just don't buy it. They don't buy that method. They think it's fake. But yes, I have no question about Sam and Colby's personalities and people. I think they come off as pretty genuine dudes. And again, there's the boys who just said they are very genuine. Yeah.
Oh, the Sam and Colby fangirls are gonna have a field day with this one.
I couldn't finish my night because the energy was so bad and I was really hungover.
Come on, let's go. We're almost at the dining hall.
So if you guys don't remember, or if you're new to the channel, 2 years ago, we went to this asylum already, and I couldn't finish my night because I was just feeling so overwhelmed that I had to leave. I have a whole video explaining that night somewhere in the description, or just search Eddie Asylum. But in a nutshell, this is what happened.
The energy in this place is with me. I'm going back to the hotel. I'm gonna go to sleep. Later.
Oh yeah, like you'll actually go. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I left.
We're back.
I left. But we're back. And even though it's only been like a year and a half at this point, it felt like forever. When I went back there, like, it was like PTSD set in. Like, I couldn't shake the feeling, man. Like, I stepped in, I was scared again. I was scared all over again. I'm like, how the f am I gonna do this? But okay, we have guests, and I can't chicken out this time. Sam and Colby gave me courage, okay? So the first major thing of the night is doing an investigation in front of the forbidden hallway. Now, the reason this is the forbidden hallway is because there's no exit. And for safety purposes, people aren't allowed to be in that hallway in case of a fire. So it's not necessarily because of anything paranormal. No one is allowed to be in that hallway, which makes what happens here particularly scary because all the noises that we were hearing were coming from that hallway.
They didn't really give us any context other than this is the place that we should avoid.
It's just because of the safety stuff.
No, dude, it's haunted.
Yeah, it's haunted. It was f***ing haunted, okay? Not gonna sugarcoat it. That shit was scary.
It looks equally as dirty as the bathtub.
Okay, now, getting locked in this bathtub, I'm telling you right now, I don't look like it, but I was panicking on the inside, fool. Like,
I'm claustrophobic, man.
Bro, there's no fucking way. This dog, the story is that this dog that's trained to smell dead people came into this room and he was like freaking out over this bathtub as if there was dead people in there, but there wasn't. And then now we gotta sit there in the middle of all this nasty ass shit. For all I know, that could be dead skin cells. It probably was. Looks like this shit hasn't been cleaned in 100 years, man.
This is how Eddie bathes in his own house. He's a bit particular.
So since we were in the morgue, do we also cover you up once you're in there?
I think that's fair.
Okay.
Eddie currently is doing the bathtub
Yeah, he just accepted it.
challenge, where you sit in the f***ing bathtub.
I actually can't fit in here.
You got this.
Squeeze. Think skinny thoughts.
Just pretend you're in the back of a Hilux.
Good luck.
See ya. All right. Come on, boys. Let's go.
Today I'm gonna be here for like 24 hours, but I'm not allowed to know how long I've been here. Guys? Is that you out there, Dose?
Yeah.
So it's edited a little bit different in the video, but it was like a whole minute passed while I was in there in silence just listening, and all I could hear was like a little bit of shuffling, and I started freaking out because I knew they left me and I knew they closed the door. But when I said, Dose, is that you out there? If Dose wouldn't have responded, I would have been out of there. I would have been out of there, muchachos, because I didn't know he was out there until I confirmed it, right? But like, I was starting to panic a little bit, but I stay strong for you.
Look, can you see him? What's he doing in there?
Yeah, and of course, Molly's the one who runs in there and scares the shit out of him.
I could hear them laughing through the door too.
Okay. A, B, C, D. D.
Or Cody and Satori jokes.
A, B, C, D, E. D, E, A.
I forgot I did this.
No, it's not dead. D, E, A? I better hide my drugs.
I forgot I did that, bro.
It's pretty good.
Anyway, hiding in the tub, knowing that they left me in there, even though I knew Dos was in there, very panic-inducing. I'm glad I don't have terrible claustrophobia or whatever, however you say it. Can I just say that I have never seen someone dress as nice as these two? Like, they look like fucking rock stars every single video. Although, our merch is better anyway. Okay, back to the forbidden hallway.
I don't want to be that person, but I kind of agree. The boys' merch gets me more excited to buy merch than Sam and Colby's merch. And that's no offense to Sam and Colby, you know, to each their own. If that's someone's style, that's someone's style. There was one that they released recently where it was like a pair of lips with like vampire fangs. I thought that was pretty dope, and it said Explore on it. I like that one. But other than that, I haven't really, you know, been crazy about their merch.
Hang on, let's test this because I don't want no bullshit.
And also, I want to go ahead and say, while we're still early on in this, I don't necessarily agree that they are the biggest horror channel on the platform. Or, you know, like, I don't know, it just doesn't sit well with me, but that's just my opinion, obviously. I think there are better content creators out there who handle horror a lot better. I think he was meaning, like, subscriber count-wise, they are the biggest, and I think that's what he was going by. But, I mean, yeah, that's just my opinion. I don't know. I guess it's all personal preferences, personal just opinions and whatnot when it comes to that stuff. Just not like in my personal opinion. I'd probably put him in, like, the top 10, but I don't think they would be my, like, number one. Believe it or not, my number one would probably not even go to a channel who's over 100,000. Yeah.
I stepped right here.
Dude, it just went off again.
As usual, I will always try and test the equipment on camera because
As
I
you should.
genuinely don't want to present something that was prepared or staged or anything that could ruin the experience. I want to make sure that you, the viewer, can also see how it works.
It just went off again.
Wait. So you have to step.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, what was that? Did you guys hear?
Whoa, what the was that?
Dude, that was a legitimate thump, man.
That was a knock.
What the f?
For context, we're on the second floor, and that's just all windows. So there couldn't be anybody on, like with us outside.
So being in this hall particularly, it wasn't.
And, you know, the staff actually commented on my reaction to this video saying that, you know, they would have been pissed if there was someone outside throwing rocks up at the windows or something like that, and they don't think that that was happening and whatnot. And it was really good to get that clarification, you know, from people who own this building. And yeah, man, I agree. I think people who desecrate or do any damage to these historical buildings like that are just scumbags. They're shit. These kind of buildings need to be, like, preserved at all costs, like, just treated with the extra amount of care. And, you know, if someone was actually throwing something out there. And the reason why I said the two-story thing doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. That doesn't mean necessarily that you still can't tamper with evidence, right? I mean, that's obvious. You still can tamper with evidence, even if you're up on the second story. This isn't like, you know, 4-story or... This is second story. It's not, I'm assuming it's not that high up. Like, I'm assuming it's high up, but it's not like the craziest high up, right? So, I mean, you still throw stuff up there. Like hit the wall or something and make a knock sound. Easily. Not saying that's what happened, but it's very possible.
It wasn't too terrifying because we're just getting started. We're just getting into the spooky. It's the start of the night. It always happens where we just fool around at the beginning of the video and things start ramping up, which... they actually do later on. It's just people still think that our shit is fake. Like, I don't know how else to prove it to anyone. Like, I guess we'll never be able to. We're not that smart, okay? You can see in the video whenever there's any noise that happens, everyone points to it and reacts to it. You know, it's not like somebody pretends to hear something. No, we're all hearing this shit at the same time. We don't go in here going like, oh, okay, guys, there's gonna be knocking in this room, so everyone react at the same time. That's bullshit. And if you're a member, you get to see like more extended stuff. I say this every video, but obviously we f around a lot. We do skits, but those are very obvious and we usually laugh at the things we're doing and the things that we prepare to make you guys laugh. But anyway, let's keep watching. Wait.
Is that someone moving?
What the f is that?
That's coming from the hallway. In the hallway.
Yeah.
That's definitely down the hallway.
See what I mean? Like, everyone reacts at the same time. Everyone is confirming what they're hearing, the direction they're hearing it from. And the fact that it was coming from that fucking hallway, I don't know why I'm pointing over there, but the fact that it was coming from that fucking hallway where no one is allowed makes it that much scarier.
Damn, Sam's just a straight.
Holy dude, why was that so loud?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Wait, what the
I do gotta say that music box is terrifying. Like, just hearing little music coming from the hall, or like coming from a different spot that we left it in, like echoing through the halls that we're in, it's enough to give me chicken skin for sure. I'm gonna skip ahead because in the hall we introduce a ghost named John, who was a confirmed patient of the asylum, and we think we spoke to him later on in the video. Oh, I can't believe I almost skipped over all of this. But here, when we were all sitting in silence, we actually sat there for 10 minutes. We set a timer for 10 minutes. I felt someone grab my ribs like a poke. You know, it was weird. I thought it was narrator. So I asked him, I was like, narrator, did you just touch me? He said no, and he couldn't have because his back was kind of back to me anyway. Like, I immediately reached out and nothing was there. You know, it was like a gentle poke, but it doesn't surprise me because I was touched at the asylum last time I was there. I don't know why, but for some reason the getting poked or something, like, it doesn't scare me. I don't know why, which is weird because it f***ing should. It didn't feel malicious. Might have been like a kid tugging at me or something. I don't know, man. Like, the more I do these things, the more I believe. Okay, so I haven't seen this footage yet.
That's one of the reasons why I want to get out there, but people forget, you know, I actually have had my own paranormal experiences. So when I go on and I start questioning certain things, I look for the obvious kind of stuff. I look for things that just don't add up with what went on, or maybe things that could be easily faked. I point them out. I don't want to say that it's necessarily exactly what happened. It's not what I'm trying to do at all. I know people want to just associate that. I'm saying that's exactly what happened. Like, I was sitting there saying, oh, well, that's a string. It could be a string. No, I give the possibilities that what it could have been, right? I don't say that, or like when someone said, I don't know how that could be fake. It's like, well, I could give examples of why it could be. And like, for example, if a door slammed shut, well, I mean, there was a hallway, there was stairs going down. All you have to do is get someone at the bottom of the stairs with a string attached to the door handle and just quickly pull it and slam that door and then have a reaction. It's all you got to do. I mean, these are things that, unfortunately, we're just more accustomed to and used to because, well, there's just so many people online faking shit. Even the boys are aware of that, right? And they want to make sure, they want to establish that they're not faking stuff. And look, I trust them. I pull my hand out, man. I had my hands out there, and I'm like, I don't think these guys would fake it until, you know, obviously, some evidence comes out that may show differently, but I have no reason to doubt that I have no reason to think that they would fake it because these guys are always genuine. These guys are always nice. And look, I said the same thing about Sam and Colby. And am I going to be honest with you that the responses in most recent videos kind of bothered me? A little bit. I can't lie about that. They did. They bothered me because I'm sitting here thinking that these guys would be on the side of logic, especially if they want to be known as really, really well-known paranormal investigators. And I think there's so much logic behind Satori and Cody's method at this point of just completely showing that they are not being honest, that you would think they would be more on the side of, yeah, just pointing out the obvious. But they were not. They would much rather have false hope than believable hope, right? They would rather just promote false hope as long as it's through a message of love and treating people with respect. False hope is okay as long as there's hope. And I'm not for that. I'm not for that. I don't agree with that. I think we need to have a legitimate side to the paranormal. We need to have a real evidence side to it. We can't just buy everything we see. We can't just believe in everything we see, even if it is like really cool and we really want it to be real. If it's not real, it's not real. The reality has to come through. The reality has to be there. We have to be able to kick it in high gear sometimes, right? When you're a kid, being a kid's different from being an adult. Reality kicks in, and there's a lot of things that you have to accept. Bills, monthly payments, credit building, buying your dog and cat food, right? Going out and buying groceries. I mean, this is reality. And that does not, leaving the paranormal out paranormal is kind of in the same realm. There's a reality to it. If there are con artists out there and there are fakers out there, they need to be called out. And we got to acknowledge that they are doing what they're doing, right? That's just reality. And then when there is something that is actually out there that we cannot explain, then we can be like, oh shit, that's amazing. But unfortunately, and that's what I was at first with Satori and Cody. And then it died down because all this evidence started coming out. And I'm like, well, fuck. I can't argue with that.
Because this is the point of the night where me, Mully, and Juicy went to the bathroom. We took our sweet time, but we heard about the stanky leg when we came back, but this is the footage of it. I haven't seen this yet.
Real quick. A 3, a 2, a 3, 2, 1.
Hit the gritty, John.
Maybe narrator, give him a little.
The finger waggle.
No, finger
No,
Yeah,
no, narrator. Narrator, please.
There
Oh,
you
he's...
go, John. Perfect.
Yeah, he really
he
goes.
set it off?
Perfect.
That was
Wait.
really nice.
The music box is pointed towards the wall. There's no way narrator doing that would have set it off. This ghost is actually dancing with narrator.
Oh shit.
This is so dumb,
He likes
bro.
the funny knee.
It is.
Look, he's doing it with Colby too.
The stank leg.
You gotta hit him with like that.
Oh.
It's cringe.
He likes his stanky.
Sorry, narrator.
The pride meter would be going off right if you hit the stanky leg in front of that thing.
I didn't realize.
Oh,
I didn't realize I was doing a try not to cringe challenge.
Yeah. No, dude, you gotta understand. I love narrator, man. The guy's a wholesome son of a bitch. I have the most respect for the guy, but when moments like that happen, it don't matter what kind of content creator, I would cringe too. If it was in real life, I would literally be looking at the corner of the room. I would just turn around and just look the other way. I really would, because I couldn't handle it. No offense to narrator, man. And look, Eddie, I'm not a friend like Eddie VR is, so it's not gonna be as offensive. But like, I can't lie about it. I was like trying not to look away.
Only narrator. God damn it.
Yeah.
Doesn't that hurt
But it's kind of his thing, man.
Dude, he loves the stanky
he loves the stanky leg.
He's
bro.
still
John was
playing.
actually put in
The thing is still going off, man.
the mental asylum because he invented the stanky leg.
Whoa, whoa. Oh no, it said no. It said no. He didn't invent the stanky leg, but.
But he likes it, right?
Do you like the stanky leg, John? If I just. Whoa! It just went off and said yes.
I literally said yes. Wait, what the is happening?
No
This is not how
way.
I thought the
No
Sam and Colby
way.
collab was gonna go.
Exactly, dude. They flew around the world to come and do the stanky leg with the ghost. You can tell they're laughing. Look at Sam's face right now, bro. He looks so... That's like a laugh of disappointment. Like he just realized that what Josh just said was true. On the inside, he's saying, God, I can't stand these guys. I'll just laugh along. Okay, enough.
Did you like that, John?
He liked it.
What the hell?
He liked it. He liked the stanky leg.
What is happening?
Okay, John. Do you want me to teach you how to do the stanky leg?
Oh, God.
no.
You just gotta take your leg, right? And you gotta hit it in the ground. Oh, no, hold on, I'm showing you, damn, hold on. So you gotta do that, and you gotta, with your hips, you gotta slide inward and bring it with you, all right? Did you get that, John? Okay.
I don't think an 1800s ghost would know what hitting that means.
So you gotta put your foot out.
Definitely not.
All right, you gotta rotate your whole body. It's like a side worm, so you gotta go like this.
Oh shit, bro.
Did you get it that time, John?
John, do you like that?
Did you get it?
Do you want all of us to do the stanky leg for a one time?
Don't ask him that. Don't do it. Don't. Come on.
John, do you want us to tell the boys about what happened here?
The stanky leg incident.
John, are they taking a shit in the bathroom right now?
We were taking a shit. There's only one bathroom, so we were just waiting for each other.
It's got a neck.
Oh, this is where we came in. Yeah,
Molly, yep.
I forgot about this.
That was the door.
John, if that was you.
That was the door.
Tee-hee.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
No, guys, you're not gonna believe what the just happened.
Okay, I'm
When you guys
connecting the
left,
dots
it went
now.
insane.
I'm connecting the dots now because this is what I remember walking in and they start talking about the stanky leg ghost. I just couldn't believe it. But now that I see the footage, as cringe as it was, it's kind of weird. John liked the stanky leg. I get it now. I didn't get it at first. Now I can't.
Maybe cringe
I
was
can't
hilarious
believe
back
this-
then. Like what we find to be cringe today, they found hilarious back then. So John's probably laughing his ass off, while everybody there is just kind of like holding their hand on their head. Like, you get what I'm saying? I think that's the case. I think that's really the case. Yeah.
This is where my career led me to.
Yeah.
Our biggest viewed video, and it's the fucking stanky leg ghost.
Is it really your most viewed video? Good God.
All right, let's keep going.
I'm
Sam and
drinking
Colby
a
bringing in them
censored
numbers,
drink
man.
right now. What could it be?
Oh, what is it?
Yeah, here, I'll pass you this PNG.
Oh my God, dude! Wow, the flash go crazy.
Look at
That's just good. That's just good.
Yeah.
This gamer tag.
Gamer tags.
Gamer tag.
Yeah.
They're not gamers.
Delicious gamer tags.
Yes, very good gamer tags.
It's gamer sups,
Gamer tag.
and it's absolutely delicious. I'm drinking the boys' new flavor, which is coming soon. But use code the boys at gamersubs.gg. Okay, let's keep watching.
We did it last time. We're doing it this time.
One of them involves this little guy, not you.
Hopefully it's more
This
respectable
flash
than
camera
Prime.
and going into dark hallways
shit.
and having nothing but this.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So this idea actually came from the game Madison, and if you don't remember, it's that game where you walk around the house and sometimes the lights would go off. It's like super realistic, but you can only get around with the camera in some sections, and you have to flash your camera in order to see what's in front of you. And it was genuinely one of the most terrifying games I've ever played. And I got the idea of doing that in real life, of creating that tension in one of my videos using that concept without it being scripted, of course. And this is what I came up with. The other reason why I decided to use this camera is because our video cameras always get corrupted for some fucking reason. And when I was walking down that hallway, my
Ghosts.
video camera turned off.
What
So
else
if you
would it
guys
be?
remember, we talked about this before, but if ghosts actually mess with video cameras, let's see how they handle a photo camera. And it worked. Yeah, corrupt that, John. Okay, let's keep watching.
That looks crazy, dude.
This feels different.
It really does, right? This place feels like heavier, but like comforting in a way, in my opinion. I got touched here.
You did.
I did. I got touched here. I was passing right here. when
Dude,
someone-
Mully. Dude, you can tell what Mully was thinking when I said that because look
I
at his
know,
face
yeah.
when I say it. Just look at his face.
got touched here.
You did.
I did.
And he didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. That, you know, that takes a lot for Molly. Normally you would think he would say something and make that joke, but nope, he didn't just do it this time. Well, I thought the same thing. I didn't say nothing, but I thought the same exact thing. That's about how you know I've been watching a lot of your videos, is I just assumed he would have said something.
I was being genuine. I did get touched. Something touched my hair and
The
this
question
was over
is,
your thinking
where did it touch you?
wrong, always.
I was passing right here when someone like grabbed my head like this.
Ah, right,
Like
right,
this,
right.
Just like that.
Yeah, that's right. I got to touch the back of Colby's head. Take that, Sam and Colby fangirls. Wouldn't have.
And I freaked out. Oh, those. God damn it. Stop doing that.
History time.
History time.
Dose is like a cyborg. I don't understand this man. We could do 8-hour filming sessions overnight, and he's always energized. Like, he's always ready to go. I think Dose is a robot. He's kind of like a Roomba. I
Probably.
think he plugs into the wall sometimes. At night, instead of snoring, he beeps.
Where they basically just shock you into a coma.
Right
so
in here.
lots of literal torture.
But
Man, this particular room was weird, man. It made me feel a little bit lightheaded. I don't think I talked about it in the video, but it was the shock therapy room. Like, this is where they would shock you. It's very fucked up, and I can never shake the feeling of suffering from this asylum. Like, lingering energies, I think, are very real, and here, they're fucked up, muchachos.
at least you get a picture of a mountain so that you can at least die happy while you're getting shocked to death.
This is
Facts. Facts. Why else would they have a picture of a nice mountain there? You think shock therapy room, you think of like this sinister, like rundown, like scratched off white and gray walls, like your typical creepy asylum room. But no, this is like light blue with paintings on the wall.
Looks like Camp Crystal
You
Lake,
would think
man.
it's the recreation room where everybody gets to hang around and play chess together. But no, it's the fucking shock therapy room.
Juicy, you were touched here, or no?
No, I wasn't touched. I specifically saw a woman here, and this was like
Well, like clear as day? Not like a shadow or anything.
clear as day. And it's probably in the video if we went back and watched it.
Well, it wasn't, because we talked about this last time, but this was when the camera was off. I think Alana was changing batteries or something like that. I spoke about it in my last the part 1 of the asylum video. He was genuinely freaked out, and you know, I think if I could categorize the boys in different traits and how they perceive things, I think I'm very energy sensitive, so I can feel things around me. I'm very sensitive to whatever's going on around me. For some reason, Juicy, I think, is the one who has seen things, because this wasn't the first time it's happened. He was the one who caught the thermal camera ghost in the last video. I think narrator is also very energy sensitive. I think Josh is very good at putting the puzzle pieces together.
Yeah, he is. He's
And
smart.
Mully is just Mully.
Yeah, that's...
I'm retarded.
Yeah. Nah, dude. Yo, I've been saying this a lot lately, man. At first, that lighthouse video, I was shocked to see how much. Here, sorry about that, guys. You probably can't even see my eyes. I was shocked to see how much Juicy actually was taking it seriously and actually really going into it. I was shocked because normally he's not the guy to take it all too much seriously, but he really was this time around, taking it very seriously. And then Mully, of course, is being Mully, and that's kind of the joke about it, and then that's kind of the fun part about it is that he is Mully. And then there's you, who I think is actually very sensitive to spirits and whatnot. Again, you have a passion for horror and whatnot, so I could definitely see your side of it. And then Josh is like, I feel like the guy who's trying to take it seriously the most, honestly. Like, everybody here took it pretty seriously for the most part, but Josh is the one who actually, I'm pretty sure in the video, actually said something along the lines of, we're having too much fun here. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. Because he actually genuinely has a passion for it. You can tell he actually is very curious to find real answers. Kind of like how people, talk about Sam and whatnot, and how he's trying to find answers. But I don't know if Josh will go the extra mile like Sam will when it comes to, like, disobeying certain things or doing certain things that might get him in trouble, maybe things that might risk too much, where Sam is apparently really open to even being, like, levitated. I'm not sure if Josh would be okay with that. I just think he wants to find evidence in the most simplest of ways, in the most effective of ways as he possibly can. And taking it seriously is, I think, in a sense, kind of a very respectful way to do that.
Okay.
Man, that thing is going crazy then.
First Estes method of the night. And that cat ball is going off, man. Like, I don't know how many times I have to say these, but these things in particular going off are the creepiest ones because they shouldn't be going off unless they're moved. It's very creepy to be in a completely pitch black room and then cat balls start going off, especially in rooms outside. Like, then now you're just expecting something to walk in. But okay, first Estes method of the night.
3 doors down, I think it said.
This is very interesting because 3 doors down is exactly what we did, and then ended up having, like, in my opinion, the biggest story-driven communication at that place. It's like something wanted us to go there specifically so that we could understand what was happening later on. This is the thing that makes me believe more, is like, I don't have to physically see a fucking spirit or a ghost or whatever, an entity, in order for me to believe that there is something out there that we don't understand. It's moments like the Estes methods when we're having a clear communication with something or someone and things happen around us that make me believe more and more in the unknown. Because that's what it is. I don't know if you call it paranormal. I don't know, man. I still don't know. I still don't know. What I know is that there's shit out there that we cannot explain. And the more we do these videos, the more I just feel compelled to explore it. We're not experts. We're not there to prove anything to anyone. We're genuinely just want to share our experiences while we're there. We just want to document what we go through because we're just as curious as you are. Remember, we went into this whole thing as skeptics, all of us. Our first video was me running around in a clown costume scaring everyone.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I had a feeling. I was like, I'm pretty sure that was Eddie in the clown costume, and it was. And he's wearing a killer clown costume too. Getting into what he was just saying, though, man, and I agree with him. There are things in this world that we just genuinely can't explain, and those are the things that we paranormal people really look for, are the things that can't be explained. And that might be why, going back to the comments made for Satori and Cody, is that we look for the things that can't be explained. But unfortunately, their method has been explained to a T. It has been explained fully on how it's done and how it works, and how they manipulate people, and how they talk about people, and how they go about doing these certain things. These are things that are obvious in our faces now. And, catching them on so many lies, and you should probably use your, think about it a little bit. If they are lying about the small things, what makes you think they're not lying about the bigger things, right? I mean, these are things, I've been thinking about a lot. And that's why when Sam and Colby were defending them, and they were, I know people are going to be like, they weren't defending them. You gotta be, no, they were, guys. They were defending them, and they continued to defend them. When evidence is shown in front of you, as a paranormal investigator, I expect it to be taken, like, extremely seriously. But when you use a term like try to debunk, it's like, where is the fine line then for you? Where is the fine line of things that should not be legitimate? Things that are just obviously fake in the eyes of everybody, and you still choose to put it out there as real? Like, what is your purpose for doing that? Do you genuinely believe they're real, or do you just want to be completely oblivious to it because it was a part of your video, right? I've asked those questions a lot in my mind, and that's why I'm more disappointed with Sam and Colby than where people want to just say, I'm a hater. No, I'm not. I'm disappointed. That's the response. That's all I'm saying. And I always have to specify that. I know people are going to be commenting, you know, just drop it already. We get what you mean. There are some people who don't. If you get what I mean, fuck yeah. But there are some people who don't get what I mean. And they would rather choose to label me as a hater than as somebody who was just disappointed. I like Sam and Colby. Love their content. Eddie got it right though. He's a spot on man. It's the things that we look for are the things that we just genuinely can't explain. And he even has said himself that he tries to debunk whatever he can, and they have debunked several things. So those are the people that we want to look for more in the paranormal community than the people who will just accept whatever they find for whatever it is. And I think we're losing that edge. I think we're losing that with the paranormal community of lately. And it's sad because that's what we need are people who will question things instead of just saying, that was so damn cool, let's just accept it as paranormal evidence, right?
What's over there?
On 5.
I started counting too.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm glad there was nothing.
Exactly what the boys want.
No, no way.
Can it be talking about like content? You know, I don't know. Maybe it knew that we were making content and it was giving us exactly what we wanted. Like, I'm gonna f with you. I'm gonna prank you. I don't know. I might be reaching, but that's really what it felt like there. I couldn't put it into words. It's also very hard to like keep up with the things that are being said when you're genuinely f***ing terrified. It's pitch black here, remember, muchachos? Can't see shit. And we're talking to a f***ing spirit box, bro.
We just started, bro. Exactly what the boys want. What do you think that means? Now, James, we heard you like...
The weird part was it started saying their names. Like Mully, Eddie, narrator. It wasn't even like his real name, Grant. I mean, I think I mentioned Grant at some point, but it was actually like narrator, and it's like, there's no mistake in that. That's pretty weird.
Bright lights. We've brought this new device that has it's like an EMF reader, but that little device right there will shine brightly if you touch it.
7?
This tripped me out.
There's 7 lights on there.
There's 7 of us.
There's 7 of us.
There's 7 of us, dude. So can you see us right now?
I think he was talking about the 7 lights because it's a rainbow colored.
And plus there were 2 other
device.
people.
So it's all the colors of the rainbow. There's 7 little lights on there.
Yeah, and also there were like more people than just, you know, the boys and Sam and Colby. There were a couple camera people too. Dose and Josh's sister. I can't remember her name. Oh my god, it's like on the tip of my tongue. I want to get it before I continue. I follow her on Instagram. I'm not a creep, I swear to God, but I follow her on Instagram. I follow all these guys on Instagram. I can't remember her name. I'm gonna look like such a dickhead.
No.
Sorry.
Again, dude.
Every time they call
Alana?
my name.
Is it Alana? I think it's Alana.
Dude, I
thank
can't
God.
even, like, I don't know how to describe the feeling. I just don't know how to describe the feeling. You're in pitch black. You're immersed in this experience. Your friend is channeling energy and words that you can't make sense of, and then your fucking name gets called. Like, what do you fucking want, fool? Like, that's my first initial reaction. I get the...
I'll tell you a little story. I know exactly what he's talking about because I've actually done paranormal investigations in the woods before. And now with the woods, it's interesting because evidence can be tampered with almost in any sort of way. I mean, animals running up and down trees, running on leaves, the wind, you know, twigs and stuff. I mean, there's just so much out there that can really tamper with just about almost anything you do out there. But we were out there one night and it was raining out. Excuse me. But it was raining out, and we were on a picnic bench in the middle of the woods, and it was probably going around 7:30 at night, so the sun was just starting to go down. And when I say rain, I mean it was downpouring. We were asking questions, and we swore we heard walking around us, and then out of nowhere, and at first we were just thinking that it was probably just the wind blowing some leaves around it, but it sounded like walking. And then out of nowhere, we hear a little girl talk to us, clear as day. A little girl off in the distance. Now, you could say it was at the school, but you got to keep in mind, too, that the school was closed, and it was raining outside, so there's no soccer practice or anything. It was downpouring. and there was nobody out there. No little kids, nobody. But we heard a little girl talk to us. We heard it off in the distance, and that was the point where we just packed up our stuff and got out of there. We don't know what she said, but it was obvious. We literally both looked at each other at the same time. So I knew I didn't have to say anything. He just looked at me like, you heard that. And I just looked at him like, yeah, I fucking heard that. And we already knew. And paranoia then kicked in. It was at that point paranoia kicked in. It wasn't before then. It was paranoia right after. I was like, we're not out here alone. And we took off. It was one of the most surreal moments.
Offensive because I'm scared that something's out to get me, you know? I don't know what the fuck will happen. You never know.
Why does everybody call me out?
Sacrifice.
Oh.
Left to die.
I think it meant Left 4 Dead.
I didn't know what to say. I
Video
didn't know what to say,
game.
muchachos. I didn't know what the fuck to say. I was scared. Okay, this isn't like the movies, I know, but hearing it is fucked up. It brings me chills, man. I got chicken skin right now because this is fucked up. Why would you say that to me? Anyway, I don't want to like sit here and review the whole Estes method because you should watch the whole video yourself. But for the most part, this particular room was uneventful. I think the biggest thing was they wanted us to go 3 doors down. They mentioned some of us by name.
Yeah,
Open
yeah.
the door, and we can call out down the hallway.
Stab in the dark.
As Josh was
Should
getting
I go
up,
open
yeah.
the door? Stab in the dark. Like, it's these kinds of moments. It's these kinds of moments that look at me. Look at me. I can't fucking handle this shit, man. I'm being a little bitch right now. I don't want to do this. I'm trying my best to get a hold of myself and be strong, which is kind of hard to do when you don't know what might be coming to get you, or if anything's coming to get you. It's like when you got bad grades and your mom found out about it. You never know when she's coming with the chancla, you know what I mean? Okay, so this is the Estes method that I think blew my mind, because this is what I'm talking about. For me, I now have found, I guess, a passion for trying to understand and put the dots together of what's going on in this place from the spirits or entities or ghosts, whatever you want to call them. Like, I don't think there's any other method out there that allows you to communicate and actually put something together, which some of it is like, it's too much of a coincidence to be a coincidence. Does that make sense?
No,
Like,
it is. It
too
does.
direct.
It does. It's one of the reasons why the Estes method is still one of my personal favorite methods of all time. When it comes to paranormal investigating, I would definitely be doing the Estes method in paranormal investigating, because there are a lot of times it adds up almost perfectly and says their names, and you know, people can make the argument that it's manipulation. They add the sound effects in afterwards, and you know, maybe in some cases that could be true. I can't deny that might not be a possibility in certain places, but also I just don't buy. I don't see these guys lying about it. So
It's too real to be fake. I don't know how to explain it. That's why we put the fucking microphones in the headphones so that you could hear what the person doing the Estes method is hearing. And then we get stories like this.
Narrator.
What? Yes, you are speaking through our friend narrator. He's the one that's talking on your behalf. What would you like to say to us?
Happy.
Happy to.
I'm happy to be back. You made me feel very safe here last time.
That is true.
Didn't they say sacrifice?
Hey, bro, that was somebody else, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Every time, bro, either Sam or Colby have to, like, they say the scariest things sometimes at the worst possible moment. And I learned that after making videos with them. They're like really good at scaring the out of you with the shit they say. Like, oh, I'm happy that you made me feel safe last time. Didn't they just say they were gonna sacrifice you? Like,
Lost.
What do you say?
they're lost.
Revenge.
Are you suffering?
Date.
Today's date is February 16th of 2024.
They weren't talking about today's date. In the moment, we didn't. I hadn't put 2 and 2 together, but they're talking about April 25th.
Or April. Could be the date, not a name.
1980.
Yeah, they were trying to tell us date. This is what's crazy. It's actually true. We weren't just making this up. Anzac Day, which is a national day of remembrance in Australia and New Zealand that broadly commemorates all Australian and New Zealanders who served and died in all wars, conflicts, and peacekeeping operations, observed on the 25th of April each year. How do you explain this shit, man?
it's coming up right now. Yeah, We're getting close.
It's not. It's 2024. 44 years later.
I'm gonna feel like an idiot. No, it's not April. It's March. Gotcha. I don't know why I thought it was April for a second.
Yeah.
Because Easter's a Sunday. That
Who
threw
do
me
you
off.
want revenge on?
Military.
That was instant, bro.
Whoa.
Wasn't this some sort of, like for a second, wasn't like a military holding?
A lot of people that were sent here were people who came back from war.
Oh, yeah.
That was a major thing.
Between 20.
They were between 20?
People were shell-shocked and PTSD came here.
People with PTSD were institutionalized here.
But this being the woman's ward, could be somebody who lost her husband to the military and that's why they want revenge.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm not going to play the whole thing of this. I'm just going to summarize it. I believe that the person talking was saying things as if they were a soldier, things they experienced, almost like PTSD, right? Like they're recalling it. And I forgot if it was Josh who mentioned it or somebody put two and two together. And I think they're right in that maybe the person with PTSD was sent there because they had PTSD and they were lobotomized. And those were their lingering memories, or that was the last thing they can remember. And they've been stuck because they don't understand the flow of time. And they may just be reliving the horrors of war.
What happens if you leave?
Get to the bottom of what's happening.
Get to the bottom of what's happening.
Holy
Yeah, that was a crazy set. It was actually a full sentence.
We were about to try and leave and they wanted us to get to the bottom of what's happening. Like they wanted us to understand, man. It's like something's going on that we just can't understand in our own reality. And I really enjoy the thing I enjoy most, I've said it already about these videos, is being able to put the pieces together and tell the story of those that might have suffered in these places. It's like a little puzzle. I don't know what I'm putting together, but I'm gonna try and put it together. You know, like that's kind of the mentality here. And I've gone from being extremely terrified, which I still am in these places, but to now being more open and hungry to find out more, you know?
Imagine you go to military, you're part of a crew of 200, 25 survived, you have PTSD.
Aussie.
You were an Aussie.
And Anzac?
Isn't that the 25th of April?
Yeah.
It is. Anzac Day is 25th
So
April.
what are the odds? They mentioned the exact date, 25th.
Yeah.
They had mentioned April. They mentioned
Aussie
date.
military.
25th of April is Anzac Day. It's way too much of a, like, see what I mean? It's way too much of a coincidence to be a coincidence.
It was weird.
Like how can this rating?
I felt the same thing. I felt the same way too, man. After I heard that, I was like, and you were putting all the dots together. This was information I just didn't know. And then when, Josh was like, Anzac and whatnot, and then I was like, oh shit, like, okay, so there is some meaning to it. And then she said, Alana said 25th of April. And I'm like, didn't they just say 25th or something like that? Or April?
Video that's playing through different stations at such a fast pace be randomly telling a coherent story, giving us like exact information that makes sense to what we're talking about. It's too much of a coincidence to be a coincidence. Listen to this. Spare us.
Spare us?
I just got like the craziest.
I did too. I got chills when
emotional
he said that.
I said that shit, man.
Not a dry eye in the house.
Not a dry eye in the house.
Oh, you. I was just about to say I feel like crying, dude.
Like, if you just think about it for a second, like the reason why I felt so emotional then was just thinking about like that word, that's hearing spare us, and thinking of the suffering that happened in these places, the lobotomies, the electroshocks, the deaths, the pain, the literal deterioration of the human body to each individual, with like, to hear them say spare us as if they're reliving it. It's like, it's horrible to think about. And that's why I felt so emotional. Like I felt that energy. I was like, fuck, these people didn't want to die. Like, of course this is being done to them. Most of them weren't sick. Remember that. Most of the people sent there were for like the dumbest fucking reasons. Like woman problems, husband left you, too distracted, not religious enough. And remember, this place was only separated by gender, not age, which means all the little boys, regardless of whether they needed mental help or not, were put with the men, even the worst of the worst. So you can only, like, it's, I don't even want to imagine, but like the horrors that happened, which is why the ghost of James, the little boy, is said to have gone to the woman's ward because he feels safe there. God only knows what the he experienced in the men's ward, you know? This is the most fucked up place I've ever been to. And to hear them say spare us was like impactful for me.
Dude, this...
Yeah, because there's a lot of people when they're doing paranormal investigations, there's like that mindset that leaves. And you got to keep in mind too, even if you don't believe in the paranormal, you should at least be respectful. These are human beings too. And they may not have a physical body like us, and they may not be able to defend themselves like we could if someone was talking about us. But you got to keep in mind too, man, that in like asylums and things like that, I mean, the most inhumane acts were done on the most innocent of human beings. I mean, put yourself in the shoes of some of these people for a second, and instead of viewing them as just ghosts and spirits or demons or whatever you want to call them, you should probably at least put yourself in their mindset and their shoes and think about what they were put through in their lifetime and how they were treated in their lifetime. One of the reasons why I am not for disrespecting the dead and insulting the way people look is just like because they're not here anymore to defend themselves. And if they are here, they have to sit there and accept it after probably having a life of just sadness and sorrows and misery and pain and suffering. I mean, there's just so much. And not everybody who dies, you know, goes through all that stuff. But when you're in an asylum like this, an asylum, depending on the story or backstory of somebody who could have been, you know, kept away from society or who knows, someone with, you know, mental health issues. I mean, to treat them like nothing more than just a ghost and to view it as only but science, you got to have that side of you, that human side of you, who should at least, if you're out there doing it, should at least accept it as the possibility of maybe somebody's there. And maybe you should still show respect just in case they are watching and they are there and they are still suffering. Like Eddie said, what if they were living it for eternity? And all we can do is just sit there and use some of these devices to hopefully understand what's going on. But there's nothing we can physically do to help them. It's absolutely heartbreaking. And he just mentioned that little boy and how he had to deal with the men, and you know, he wanted to be around women. Maybe he felt like, you know, there was a motherly love that he didn't have, and he wanted to be around the women because they would at least show him some sort of motherly love, right? And the men just aren't like that in most case scenarios, especially if they're dealing with their own problems. And yeah, the worst of the worst, right? Sad, heartbreaking stuff.
It happens to you every time.
I really feel I'm teary.
And then for them to say there's not a dry in the eye in the house, like I forgot they said that.
No, I feel so sad. And you don't understand why you died. You want answers, you want revenge, you're lost. You don't know what date it is, you're confused.
And then you gotta live through that forever. Like your energy or your spirit has to be there forever, just in that
residual.
Loop. And you got no help. And I know I'm speaking about this as if they were as if it was like a real person, because they were real people that suffered here. And if there is a place beyond death and they are there lingering, then it's sad to think about that they're still suffering. It's fucked up. Okay, this is another Estes method we did at the superintendent's office.
Right on. You couldn't have said it better yourself. You cannot say it, because people, again, I feel like people forget sometimes that they're talking to people. Just because they don't have a physical appearance, that doesn't mean they're not there, and that does not mean they still can't feel the emotions that would go through anybody if you were being disrespectful. Or I mean, to a lot of them, this could be a moment of just complete blessings, that someone is actually attempting to communicate with them and they actually have a line to the real world. I mean, there's even to think about that possibility with the unknown. I mean, it's kind of neat and kind of wholesome to think about that, you know, they're actually talking to someone again in case they have not talked to somebody, and that their story is getting out there. I mean, look at the bright side of it sometimes, is that if it's really happening, it's amazing, right? I mean, there are some things we still can't explain. How do some of these voices come through, and how do they talk about some specific things? I don't know. It's weird to me, and it relates with the history of the place. So I can't really tell you that. It's not like the paranormal couple method, to where we have debunked it, and through video evidence and through logical evidence. There's some things we just can't explain. And again, that's what the debunkers look for. That's what paranormal investigators have to look for when they go through evidence, is to look for the things that we just can't explain.
And in my opinion, this was one of the most memorable moments in the boys' channel because just watch.
Man, you look like a looks like a gangster right now, dude. All right.
Remember, we're in pitch darkness.
Hey, Eddie.
Yeah.
Do a prayer real quick.
Okay. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu
The
nombre,
only
venga
prayer I
a
know
nosotros
is
tu reino, hágase
Our
tu
Father in
voluntad,
Spanish.
así en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras ofensas como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en tentación y líbranos de todo mal. Amen.
That's normally our reaction too.
I hate.
Oh, I hate.
You hate it.
He hated.
I think they were talking about they hated me praying like that, which makes it even creepier to think about. And then this happens.
So I'm part of
Dancing.
I was dancing earlier.
Oh! Yeah.
Yeah, you said it.
Wait. Is this John?
Oh my god,
John,
dude.
is this you?
I can't believe that meme was actually.
Were you excited that I did the stanky leg earlier?
John, are you here?
There's no f***ing way, man.
I'll bust it out again.
He said that like he's been wanting to do that the entire time, man. He said that like he was waiting for this opportunity.
I'm looking.
Do the stanky leg.
You see what do you see what I mean about direct responses? There's no f***ing way.
I got it. I got you, bro.
I can't believe we're doing this shit at 2 in the morning.
All right, John, here we go. Ready? Did you like that,
Almost.
John? Almost? Okay, hold on. Okay, we got it. All right, ready? So you just gotta
And
go
he's
like
just,
this.
yeah, he's done.
Like that. Yeah, dog. Yeah, bro. You like that? John?
It really is. I feel like taking off.
Taking one off, John.
Taking one off, John.
Either he meant taking something off or actually taking off as in I'm out of here.
What happened just now? You all thought I was fucking lying when I told you John liked my stanky leg.
John wants us to do the stanky leg.
Get behind.
Get behind, hey, yo.
Okay, John.
John, we do have a gaydar. Touch that, and we'll know if you want narrator.
And it
to
goes
get
off,
behind
doesn't it?
you.
Was this what you expected?
No, but why did that answer so perfectly? It was.
I thought we were doing a serious video, dude.
The opportunity is to engage.
That was pretty
John's
crazy.
gaydar went off. That thing hadn't gone off all night, man.
Yeah, it went off.
That's definitely, to me, like, that goes down in one of the best boys moments in history. The stanky leg moment with the ghost, and there's a direct responses, and it sounds like whoever's watching is enjoying it. But I do think that Get Behind is them warning us. Like, now we start getting the warnings. It's like, get behind, like something's coming, like I'm out there, you know, like there's something out there that isn't whoever's here right now.
I'm gonna walk over to this thing right here in the corner, okay?
It's enough of Grant.
I don't know how you explain that.
Yeah,
There's no way.
like now they've had enough
Keep
of
in
Grant.
mind, people watching, that Sam doesn't know who's talking. He doesn't know who's.
The mic has been taken.
The mic has been taken. Somebody new's here. What is your name?
Yeah, this is f***ed up.
I wonder if it was John saying I'm gonna take off, and John did take off, and then someone else came in saying that's enough of Grant. I wonder if that's what happened, because that's kind of the vibe I get.
You want to know?
Yes, we do.
Tell us.
A funeral.
What?
Oh, I'm getting chills just thinking about that.
It was a good end.
Oh.
So things start ramping up here, and we start seeing and hearing shit around us.
A light came on in the hallway. What the f? Do you see that?
There was actually a light in the hallway.
I don't stop.
Whoa, whoa, my thing's going off. My thing's going nuts.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no.
Why would you try to hurt us?
Oh, my thing's going fucking nuts, dude.
That scared the f out of me. Okay, wait, now it's off. You see it? Now it's off?
Are you serious?
Oh, wait, no, it's on again. It's on again.
That's me.
So what I mean, it's like,
No.
that's me, like, what the f, bro?
Dude, I could feel the temperature drop.
Yeah, no, same.
Come in the room.
Wait, what the f is that?
Come join us. Walk
Okay, it's
into
off.
this
It's
room.
off. It's off.
I'm showing up.
Show
It's
up.
weird,
Show
man.
up.
It's just
Come inside.
Oh, I can feel it's getting colder,
Man,
man.
my heart is
Yeah, mine would be too.
right now, dude.
Is it right? You can feel that.
A big smile.
Dude, you can see it. You can see it. It keeps flashing.
Is someone coming?
Somebody might be coming up here.
The f was that?
Whoa.
What was that? Bro, what the f was that? I just saw somebody. I swear to God, I just saw a fucking shadow walk across.
I saw actual just walking up.
You see me?
No, 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 no.
Did he just say, you saw me?
I was.
This is the one new person one.
Well, my thing and that thing just went off just then.
Why did you come in the room?
If there's actually someone.
Who in here is?
Is what? Dude, I'm.
Leather.
Leather?
Okay, let's break this down because that whatever the this is f***ed up. But
You know, that reminded me of the scene from Signs, that famous sign, you know, where Joaquin Phoenix is like losing it because there's like this children's birthday party, and then the alien walks out on the news and everything, and yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
let's talk about it. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Okay, let's
Oh!
play it in slow motion because the only way we can describe this thing is like a 12-foot thing. It was literally like looking back at the footage. It's almost like looking at this Slenderman type thing, just walking down the hall. Remember, it's pitch black. We can't see shit. For some reason, narrator was able to see through the darkness. Motherfucker's got like night vision or something because the moment Dose saw it on his night vision camera, narrator said he saw something out there as well. I gotta see. It's like I shouldn't be talking about it. I need a quick sip. Holy shit. I'm nervous, bro. Like I got chicken skin right now. I don't know why. Like just seeing this shit back is scary, man. You guys have no idea the fear that's going through our minds right now. Like everyone's now all up against the wall. Like remember, it's pitch black. People are saying they see things. We're seeing this light flashing that's like coming from way down the hall to the left. And then Dose takes this video and sees this. Let's play it in slow motion. I'm telling you, Dose is like a robot. He has like this cameraman intuition of pointed it right at the fucking moment something passed by. Here we go. It's after this zoom in here. I hate that the night vision camera takes so long to autofocus when you zoom in because it's obviously trying to focus in the darkness, but there it is. It's almost like two legs just stepped into the frame. They literally stepped into the fucking frame. And then on the zoom
look at
out,
that.
there's this like thing. You could see its shoulder. You could see its head right here. And it has motion to it. Look.
What was that?
And it walks away. Yeah, it walks on.
I think it's better. It's better seen like faster speed. You can really see the motion. Like there's something actually there. We're going to do 0.5 and see if we can see something. I'm not going to pause it.
Yeah, you see it. You see it.
Steps into the fucking frame, bro. Look. It's much better seen at faster speed because there's motion to it as opposed to like making out a figure. One more time.
Yeah. Bizarre, man.
It's like somebody steps into the room and they're fucking 12 feet tall, man. When we saw it through the little screen on the camera, it was a lot better than like the compressed footage on YouTube, but there was actually something there. That coupled with the fact that Sam is still in the Estes method, he has no clue what's going on, and he's saying, I'm here, this is me, or whatever he's saying, like confirming that there's something out there that wants us to see it. Then the temperature drop. It got fucking cold out of nowhere. Us being warned, like get behind, like almost like something's coming, right? Like we were getting warned. This was our reaction, and
Bro, what the f was that?
Did he just say, you saw me?
yep, like that thing was like up to here.
Bro, it's literally like Slender Man, eh?
Don't say that.
I'm not f***ing with you.
Where?
Look.
Wait, slip back a bit.
What? What the f?
Yeah.
The f, Dose?
Wait, hang on. Look.
What?
Oh, I'm f***ing done. I'm f***ing done.
Oh my God.
Holy
That's like actually someone walking.
We've never captured anything like that before.
Ever.
Look at my leg. Look at my leg.
Oh man, I'm about to have a panic attack, bro.
It took everything in me not to cry out of fear when we were doing this, when we were experiencing this shit.
When you see and experience shit like that, man, my eyes get watery. I'm not sure if it's the same with you, but my eyes get extremely watery. So like Molly was actually starting to get teary-eyed. I would have probably done the same thing if I was in that moment. I wonder, did you guys actually go out to the hallway and check, like look around to see if you could see anything else? Or were you just like really too much into the moment and too scared to actually want to go out there at that point? I mean, it looks like you guys all were kind of nervous and you just saw that on camera. So I can't really blame you if there was like a moment of like just genuinely not wanting to put yourself out in the hallway after seeing something like that.
This is our immediate reaction from seeing it in the camera, you know, because it was there. It wasn't something that was like added in afterwards, you know?
Press play. Look at he's like
Shut
the
up, shut up.
size of the door, bro.
Dude, what?
Whoa.
He's like this
Oh my god, it's like a fucking horror movie, dude. They're like 7 foot tall out there.
Yeah. In that footage, that thing looks way too fucking tall to be a person, but I can't with 100% certainty tell what that is to make a conclusion, you know?
Yeah.
To me, that looked, in the moment, it looked like something fucking ginormous that walked and peeked in the door. Later on, we were told by the asylum staff, one of the asylum staff members said that 5 years or so back, she was giving a tour and they saw, her and 3 other people saw this long-legged entity just run across the hall that leads to the superintendent's office where we were at just now. They just like long strided like through the windows, like they could see it running across, and all of them saw it after we explained what we saw. And while she was explaining this story to us of what she saw, she almost started crying because she thought this thing was gone. She'd never seen it again. But when we described to her what we saw, it like almost brought her to tears. She was like,
that's how you
scared
know.
to talk about it.
That's how you know when talking about certain things, depending on how the person like emotionally responds to it. For me, it's myself, when I talk about some of the paranormal experiences I've talked about, I actually get emotional on camera. I start wanting to get teary-eyed and whatnot because it's like reliving that whole thing over again. And explaining it to someone, it gets my my hair standing up and absolutely insanity. So yeah, no, for her to start crying, telling the story about it again, and hearing another story that was surrounded around a thing that someone else had seen. Yeah, makes perfect sense.
I don't know what the fuck it is. It like brings me chills just thinking about this thing. Knowing that there were other people on property. I can't make any certain claims. And also at the same time, there was no staff members that were that tall with that long legs like that. Like, bro. Maybe I'm just trying to make an excuse for myself. But also just coupled with everything that was happening at the same time with the Estes method, like Sam saying, "Oh, you see me, this is me," or whatever it was that he was saying, just makes it so much more terrifying. But I still have some sort of skepticism. Yeah, I can't tell you for sure what that thing is. Could it have been an entity? I don't fucking know.
Again, it was hard to see though, and like person, like again, you said it was pitch black, so. And the camera picked it up from what we saw. And narrator apparently saw something moving in the shadows, which your eyes can play tricks on you too. And it's happened to me several times where your eyes will play tricks on you. But the fact of the matter is, you caught something moving on the camera too, and that does add a lot more credibility to just seeing something in the shadows. If it was just something you all seen, or like one person saw and it was just off in the distance, and he's like, "Oh, I swear to God, I just saw a shadow." And it's like, well, we got to take that with a grain of salt because we're in the pitch black dark and our eyes can play tricks on us. But the fact of the matter is that you all started freaking out, and then you saw it on the video. Yeah, it's just, that is next level. That certainly is next level. Because I have been in moments of paranoia, and I acknowledge paranoia as being a big factor in seeing things and experiencing paranormal activity, and even being, again, paranoid. And there's logic behind that. But sometimes there are things that just, what the, hell just went on there. Yeah.
It'll just be a mystery, and I'm okay with that. I'd rather it be a mystery than confirm whatever the it was, because if it was I don't want to confirm that it was a ghost. Okay, let's move on to the challenges.
Here we go. 2. Okay.
Oh, this is...
Here it is. Oh, this came out so good.
All right, stop. Take a photo.
Oh my God.
Imagine something runs out.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, shut up, Molly. God damn it. I'm just pausing, just double checking that there
I did
isn't
the same
anything in the
exact thing.
pictures.
Go.
Spacebar's not working, dude. I can't.
I did the same exact thing in my reaction. I tried that my spacebar wasn't working, so I had to use my mouse to fucking pause it.
Pause. God damn, I'm just gonna use my mouse, okay?
We're not looking at any of these pictures, by the way. Until the end.
This is genuinely a terrifying.
bro.
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil. You have to see the rest for yourself. I don't want to sit here and like ruin this whole scene. I'm so happy this came out the way I envisioned it. I fucking love it, man. Okay, let's watch the other boys because I haven't seen this.
Spirits, a lot of unrested, pissed off spirits, and this is already going off.
That's already
A
going
lot.
They're both going off.
What is this challenge that we're doing tonight?
So last time we were in this building, we sent each other up one at a time
Yep.
to go upstairs in the pitch black and walk from one end of the building to the other and come back down.
Yup.
Yeah.
Maybe only one of us has to do that, right?
At a time.
Yeah, that time.
Oh, look like you're going first, bitch.
Oh, Juicy
Here,
goes first.
Juicy.
I don't want to talk, man.
No, the camera's yours, dog.
Oh, hand me this thing, man.
The only weapon you have
My worst nightmare.
is that and this.
Yeah, walk alone.
All right, here we go.
All we gotta do is walk on down it. There's no time like the present.
Oh, I hate this, man. I hate this.
It's so hard to not look in the.
I know.
It really is.
Okay. Oh, what the?
I have been in houses where all the lights are off, and I've had a flashlight, and I would be walking upstairs, and we have like 4 or 5 doors in the hallway, and it'd be hard not to look into them to see if anything's there. So it's relatable, man. I've been in these situations.
Oh, that scared the shit.
I
Swear
can't
to
wait
God,
to do
if I see
paranormal
something on camera
investigations.
here, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? Okay, I'm actually shit scared.
Oh my
But what
God.
will happen if I scream? Do you think they'll come?
Is that our cue to get the fuck out of here?
That was the key.
Way to go, Sam. I thought we were friends, bro. Sam here, Juicy, screams like, should we get out of here? Not, should we go help him?
Ain't nobody even came to help me, dog. Are you fucking serious?
Another hall.
There's
Oh,
another
yeah, 'cause-
hallway I have
yeah,
to
okay, I
walk
see.
down? This has got to be some sort of fucking joke. I don't know if being on
What the
Team
fuck
Really
is
Big
that?
Sandwich was the best
What?
idea.
Hang on. Do you guys see that? Down at the end of the hall, there's like a glowing dot. It could just be a reflection from the IR blaster on the camera, but
down. This has got to be.
Yeah, I
some
think
sort of-
it's just the.
oh, what the f did I just find? What the f did I just find?
Gotta be some sort of.
Dude, did you see that? Is it just me or is that 2 dots? Let's hold on. Oh, okay. I thought that was 2 dots. It's just a fucking thing on. It's just a smudge on my actual monitor that makes this look like 2 dots. There's 1 dot there. 1 dot right in there. I thought it was 2 dots. It was just like a spit or something. And I keep spitting. Stop it. Yeah, it's just 1 dot at the end of the hall. It could just be a reflection of something. Sorry. I got creeped out for a second. I thought it was a pair of eyes looking
You're
down
good.
at the hall
You're
again.
good, man.
What the f was that? My
I thought you
lamp's
got
going
something too
nuts
for a
right
second.
now, dude. Nope.
No way,
I'm
man.
out.
That thing was not going off.
Out, dude. I am out.
Dude, okay. Question. Did you hear that? Because that's been going off the entire time.
We thought that was you.
No.
And then Sam was like, oh, he's right there. And then we're like,
I was over there.
10 seconds ago, you were just there, but there's slams and doors going up
What
right.
the?
All right, well,
no
who's
way.
next? That's the challenge.
What's that?
You think it's haunted?
Yeah, I think it's haunted.
damn.
I just don't.
Got him. Got him. Got
After we
him.
hear whatever door that was.
All right, Sam. You can go investigate.
Sam's turn.
Why not? You know, I'll go find a ghost.
Oh, and then it cuts back to us. Okay, yeah.
Why am I doing? Let's go.
Okay, so Colby goes first. Gonna touch the end of the hall.
Here. You promise?
Yep.
I'm glad they still use the perspective of my camera.
I think this is when the bat shows up. Like a bat flies behind him.
Oh, bro, this motherfucker. You could see Mully is slowly creeping up to get into this room to scare him, bro. You can see it coming.
Every single time I pass.
He's gonna scare him. I forgot. Look, there he is. He just stepped in the room.
I didn't even notice that the first
I caught him in
time.
the act with the flash.
That's fucked up.
It freaks the fuck out of me. I just think there's something standing in the doorway.
What the f was that?
A bat.
What the f was that? Something just flew past him. Is that a bird? That's a bat. There was a bat.
Yep.
Flying behind him. I don't know why. I freaked out for a second. I thought that was something else. I'm glad that was a bat. Okay, it's a fucking bat. That's weird. That's pretty wild.
Coming. That's what they look like over there.
Okay, Molly's gonna scare him.
Okay. Wait, were you guys just whispering?
I think he's hearing the whispers and they're bats. A bat probably flew past him again. And he heard the flutter of the wings and probably thought it was whispers. I hope.
Literally behind me.
That's logical.
Yeah, that must have been a bat he heard.
Yeah.
Here comes a jump scare.
That's so.
Mully's about to jump out.
Okay.
Look at him,
He's
bro. This
about to do it.
fucking menace. Remember, Colby can't
Look
see
at that
shit.
Look at that smile on fucking Molly's face right now. That is such a.
Other than the screen, the green screen in front of him in the camera.
Look at that smile, man. He's living his life.
Look at him, bro.
Oh my god.
That's a great photo. That is a great fucking photo. That's a printout. I'm printing that out.
This amazing dinner.
I'm gonna throw that in the trash. You first take my blood sugar away, now you're trying to give it back?
Mm-hmm.
That's you scared the
I made you mole enchiladas.
Mole enchiladas.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
That was pretty good, honestly.
Frijoles con queso fresco. Oh my god, I'm about to sneeze.
Bless you.
I love you.
Love you too.
Oh man, I gotta get one taste, muchachos. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna pause and eat.
Hope that was for Gabby.
Okay, I'm back. That was delicious. All right, where were we? Right, Sam.
I think this just stopped recording for some reason. I don't know how much this got, but I'm halfway up.
Yeah, man, these cameras, they only act up in these situations.
I invite you to make yourself known. Anybody in here?
Hell no, dog. If that was me, I'd be running from one end of the hall to the other, down the stairs and down the other hall, running. That.
You know what would be scary? Is if you decided to run and you're booking it, and all of a sudden you slow down, but you still hear someone running up behind you. That's a big fear of mine, having someone run after me.
You want to make a noise? Open a door? Hello? Slam a door again?
What? That was actually a noise right there.
The f was that?
What was that?
The f was that? The f was that?
Okay, hang on.
The f
was that?
Yeah.
So the weird thing is that the motion besides the sound, the motion sensing lights were flickering on and off as if something was moving, because these lights only turn on when somebody steps into the staircase, and it seemed like they were on and then they flickered off and then back on again. Look.
Was that?
What was that?
Dude, you can tell by Josh's face how much he really just thought, he didn't even think, he just got up and like moved out of the way.
What the fuck is that sound, man? It just clicked that sound sounded like the fucking Grudge.
I thought it was a creak or something.
The was that?
What was that?
The was that? The was that?
You
But
know
it
what
did.
that sounds like?
It did kind of sound like a gargle or like a like something.
That to me sounds like a door stop, a spring door stop, and you pull it sideways and it goes.
Yeah, it does. It did.
That sounded very close to what a door stop sound. And also, you gotta remember, me, Colby, and Mully are still on the other side of the asylum in the different hall. So we're not anywhere near them, and there's also no one with them right now, or with us.
There's no fucking way. What the fuck?
And Sam is like right next to them down the hall, not above them.
See how the door picked up momentum and shut? I think that's what happened.
Please. Oh my God, I gotta do this again. If you're here and you wanna make yourself known.
Don't ask that,
couple
bro.
lights
Just
that you
move,
can
Sam.
touch.
Holy.
It'll show me you're here. Can you show me that you're...
What the fuck?
Can you do that one more time?
No.
Shut the door. Make a loud crash.
Can you do that one more time? That. Stop asking those questions, bro.
Now you gotta credit where credit's due. At least he's asking the questions, you know?
Sam. That better be Sam, dude. Sam, that better be you, dude. If it is...
Did you guys hear something?
This guy.
Dude.
Oh, what's up? That wasn't bad at all. But I called out and I was like, can you like shut a door or something? And I heard doors rattling upstairs.
There was some crazy fucking, not rattling. I don't know what the fuck
It was not human, but it was.
If you still haven't understood like how that hallway works where they're at, it's like this. The group is here and they're going up. One is going up the stairs, down the hall, and down the other stairs, and then coming back down the hall back to the group right here. So when Sam is, from what it looks like,
at the end of the hallway,
already down here and is about to go through this hall, these guys are hearing noises from up above them, which is...
Well, I thought he was getting ready to go down the stairs because that's when the door shut and it made him jump a little bit. So I thought he was about to head down the stairs when that noise was made. At least that's to my knowledge. At least that's what it looked like to me.
Up.
It was the strangest sound I've ever heard in my life.
Also, that was a weird way of explaining a map with a phone, but it works, okay?
Have you seen the movie The Grudge?
Yeah.
Yeah, where she's
Yeah,
like,
it sounded like The Grudge.
Yeah, that's what we heard up there. Clear as day. Loud as right above our heads.
That's fucked up.
I hate this part of the video, man. All right.
In hell.
Adios, muchacho.
Lana knows all my AdSense passwords.
Sweet.
Okay, I'm calling Alana to see if she can give me his AdSense password. Now it's Mully going.
Dude.
Okay, I'm not going to spoil all of this. I'm just going to go to the parts that I haven't seen yet. Look, my shit stopped recording.
Where's
I knew
Mully?
I wasn't dumb.
And Colby.
Fuck.
He's not laughing.
See, okay, hold on. How does that happen? Hold on. I never pressed stop recording and start recording because the way I was holding the camera, I'm very conscious that I'm not pressing that particular button, right? So a couple things here. I don't realize that the camera is not recording until right now.
It's not even recording.
See, this is the first time I notice it's not recording. And I checked the footage back and it looks like I did capture that last bit where Colby scared me. But the footage stops. The footage stops there and then it starts again after Mully
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I never pressed the
I
start and
was actually about to say something during my reaction about that, is that you said it wasn't recording, but at the end there, it started recording again. So I don't know. It was interesting.
stop recording button. See, look, it turns back on here.
Yeah.
Where's Mully? And Colby?
See, it started recording again right there with Colby. But then for some reason, then it stopped recording again. Cameras don't do that shit, man.
Unless
I
it's
mean,
being
unless
drained.
I accidentally press the fucking stop
But then
record
why?
button.
But if it was drained, it would have just stopped recording in general. It wouldn't have continued to record, right? So that I don't know. I don't know.
The start and stop record button, which I never do. That's the kind of shit you're conscious of when you're doing these
that
kinds
would
of videos.
literally be the only logical explanation, unless it was paranormal. It would be you pressing the stop record and record button. That would be the only way it would make sense.
Because I know the video is so important that I can't have a f up like that, you know? It's just weird.
Dude, you're gone for ages.
This little hobbit, that was his little hobbit footsteps.
I hated it up there. I hated it so much.
No, I don't want to.
Oh, what the hell?
Is it off again now?
Yeah, stop recording.
What the?
What are the odds a totally different... So it happened to Sam, it happened to me, and then it happened to Josh, and it's around the same time of night because we're doing our thing at the same time they're doing their thing with two separate cameras. Okay, that's not a coincidence.
I just did my little challenge thing. And I came back and looked at it, it wasn't recording.
I guess you got to go back up. Just kidding. Hey, there, the camera.
I don't want to go, dude.
Yeah, you got this.
I really don't want
If you do the panic attack, just get it on camera, because, you know.
Dude, I really...
He did get his panic attack on camera because Mully scared the
That was
fuck out
fucked
of
up.
him.
And make sure to keep.
That was fucked up, man. It was, of course, around the time narrator was doing his walk around. The one guy who would easily probably punch Mully in the face if need be. And he's the one person that, Mully almost got his, dude.
Because the ghost likes to turn off the camera.
Don't say that.
It sounds like someone walking
It
around up
literally
there.
sounds above, right above us.
Have it face yourself. You want to get your face.
See what I mean? Like, Sam just has a way of saying the worst possible thing you could say right before a really scary moment. Oh, by the way, you're about to go up there? Was that footsteps? Because I just heard something up there.
Was that right behind you?
He's already paranoid, yeah.
Totally here. That wasn't like that. That was in
Dude,
the
please
room.
do not fucking make me go up there.
Narrator.
It is way worse right now than it was with us three.
Yeah, I'm tracking. I really don't want to do this, dude. I really don't want to do this. I really don't
He
want
is so scared.
What? There's something moving up there.
Yeah. No, there's someone else with you up there. You're not alone.
See what I mean?
No, dude,
He just has to keep adding into it.
See what I mean? He has the worst, he says the worst shit at the worst time. There's literally someone up there with you.
You're not alone, man.
Okay, here's what we're doing. We finished our challenge
Oh
early.
my
Sounds like the
God.
other group is still in the other building, so we're gonna go scare them.
By the way, not my idea. Just
Mully's.
saying, I was just explaining it to the camera. When we finished our section, we called the guide to come and get us, and she came and said, the other guys are still in the other building. You guys should go scare them. So that was not my idea. Okay, so for context, we walked into the building as we were hearing narrator start his challenge. Anything that happened prior to that was not any of us. Okay, let's watch the jump scare. He's walking past me. The reason I hid right there and didn't scare him is because I didn't want to ruin his challenge. I wanted to see if he would find me instead. I wanted to scare the group as a whole.
All right. Sound like you got attacked.
Walk. Walk. Before I break your new fucking broken ass teeth.
He was pissed.
Bro, when I remember my reaction, I wish they would have showed my reaction too. When I was standing there with Colby, like we were looking at each other like man, it was so funny just listening to that whole thing. Narrator was pissed, dude, because we
tell.
also didn't know what he had just gone through. Now that I see it, yeah, I see why he was so fucking scared and why he got pissed off. Because out of all the people it could have happened to, it happened to Narrator.
It's on 400.
That's exactly what I said too, man. It's like, of course it had to be Narrator, the one who's about to get jump scared. Like, Josh, Juicy, and Sam, and you probably would have been like, you know, oh, thank God, you know, it's not like a ghost or anything. But no, Narrator, when he's like literally scared, man, his rage will kick in. And yeah, he was pissed. He was pissed. I thought Mully was actually going to get decked. I was like, this is going to be the episode where Mully's going to get punched. He shoved him though, didn't he?
You're so lucky I didn't kick your ass. What are you gonna do? Try it, bitch.
Okay. We're done.
Wait,
We're done. We're done. We're done.
who were you?
We're done. We're done.
We're done.
We're done.
We're done.
Can you explain it? It'll explain in a second.
We thought someone was broke in, one of the boys, and scared you.
Wow.
Because we heard other people talking.
Yeah. I wonder.
This is Molly.
Just straight up.
What?
God, that's uncool, man.
It wasn't my idea.
It actually, okay, he's telling the truth. It actually wasn't his idea, dude. For once, it wasn't Mully's idea.
But I feel
Although
like
he was still the one who did it. But
yeah, but I feel like he still would have done it even if it wasn't his initial idea.
I'm not gonna ruin the whole ending of this because this last bit's actually fucking hilarious. But we're all sitting at church farting. But yes, sitting at church.
I mean, if you
farting
find it
for
funny.
the video, not for. Oh, I'm cooked, man. This video is crazy. It's midnight. I need to get some rest. It was also almost 6 a.m. You gotta remember, we've been filming for 8 hours by this point. We're sitting in this church trying to see if anything happens. Look at Mully. He is done. He is ready for a nap. Narrator is over everything. Alana is probably currently taking a nap. I'm laughing because Sam and Josh just keep farting behind me. And Colby's prolonged reaction with his face dug into his hands just says everything, man. That says it all. My man is regretting everything. But this was definitely a milestone video for me because number one, we got to collaborate with Sam and Colby. And number two, I finished my night. But yeah, that was the return to the asylum. These guys are amazing, and I enjoyed every bit of our collabs with them. I'm so happy I'm friends with them now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's the return to the asylum. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see next. What are your thoughts on this? Again,
I gave my thoughts, my
only
guy.
present to you guys what we captured, what I feel that was there, and everyone can draw their own conclusions. I'm not gonna sit here and make outrageous claims as usual. You guys know that. So I'm always gonna try and approach it from a logical perspective if I can. Some things can't be
I'm the same
explained.
way,
And
man.
maybe it's best that they're not. That's it. Thank you for watching. I love y'all, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.
I would say, thank God I paused it right there. I'm not going to watch him do the stanky leg. Okay, so I pretty much explained that as best as I think I can. I think I went into detail about what I feel like about this investigation. It's not my personal favorite boys video. It's a phenomenal video. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still really enjoyed the collaboration, and, you know, Sam and Colby were really fun in the video. And the video is doing really good as views go. And the guys, I think, are about to hit, if I'm not mistaken, I think you guys are about to hit 5 mil on your channel. Yeah, you're on the verge of 5 mil. I think you guys were like at 4.80, like 4.8 something million subs. Now you're at 4.9. I think that says 8 million subs. So you're like on the verge of 5 mil, guys. That's fucking phenomenal. Congratulations. And yeah, your video is almost a fucking 4 million views. Crazy, crazy cool. Congratulations on that, by the way. I really do mean that. I mean, regardless of what my criticisms are with certain things that, you know, Sam and Colby have said and everything. I mean, the fact that you guys did a collaboration with, yeah, arguably the biggest paranormal channel. I would say the biggest paranormal channel on YouTube is probably pretty cool. I mean, it's not probably, it is pretty cool. And I do congratulate you guys. And, I mean, I wish you guys nothing but the best for the future. I wish you guys nothing but, you know, smooth sailing. You guys get bigger. I have no doubt in my mind that you guys are going to hit 10 million at some point, and when you do, fucking hallelujah, man. You guys earned it. I mean, seriously, you guys put so much effort into your videos. You don't just do the boys channel. You guys have done your own channels too, and you guys have built up, like the Avengers in a sense, like, you know, with Avengers, like fucking Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Captain America the Winter Soldier, and stuff like that, and then Avengers. And I mean, you guys have like built your channels up from scratch, each of you, and then you sort of gotten together and you made an empire out of it, which is just fucking dope. And you guys never changed. You guys are still remaining to be yourselves, which I think is important. You guys aren't changing for nobody. You want to let your audience know that this is what you get when you watch The Boys. Go to our other channels first, which I highly recommend you do that before you watch The Boys channel, is actually watch these guys the way I watched them, which is start with Josh Dub, then go to Molly, Eddie, Juicy, Narrator, and just watch their channels solo, and then they'll start slowly collaborating, and then they'll bring together The Boys, which is a phenomenal channel. So guys, those are my thoughts on the investigation. It's a really good investigation, and it did catch quite a few things that I found very fascinating. The humor was there. I really enjoyed that aspect of it, and yeah, the fact that Molly jump scared Narrator, I thought that was going to be it for Molly. I thought he was going to get a black eye. If that was any moment where Molly was going to get a black eye, it would have been right there. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments section. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, go support the original video. Again, if you're not subscribed to The Boys, please go subscribe to The Boys. Get these guys to 5 million subs. The fact that they haven't even hit 5 million yet is, in my opinion, a crime. So do so, and I'll see you in the next one. Do take care.